All right, so this is my first video on my this channel or whatever. It's just gonna be me going over my trades and how, like, my bias and how I took them. So I wanted to go over, what was it? I wanted to go over my trade. I think I took it election day, um, but it was on paper trade. Don't mind those. I don't know what the hell, but I think I can hide those, hide drawings or hide positions. I think. No, I can't. Wait, maybe if I click them. But anyways, let's go back. It was a little farther down here. Probably show me my I think I took it off a sweep. But it's a day of time frame. Jeez. Okay, so I'll just go over, actually I'll go over what I took. I think I took it like recently actually. Yeah, it was right here. Okay. So this was my trade. I'm going to get it in replay mode real quick because I think it was like right around here. What time was it? No, it wasn't there. I have to find this, bro, because I'm actually struggling trying to find this. Okay. Let's just redo this. Okay. Let me get rid of all this. And then I'll show you how I took my trade, what made me take my trade, and what I came to. I just started using this new, like, it's not an indicator, but it's just like, it's called the ICT strategy, whatever. It's you can find it. It's called the ICT strategy, and it'll pop up. And then this is just a PO3 candle. But all right. So this is on not demo. This is on paper trade, but I'll go through a trade I took on my funded, not my funded, yeah, my funded account, trying to pass the challenge. And how, like, what led me to take it. So I think it was like, yeah, it's pretty late in the day, but again, there was I think this was the day after. It was like Thursday, November 7th. Yeah, like 2 p.m. there was news. So I wasn't gonna trade because it's against my trading plan. I only trade like a certain time frame, like 10:30 Eastern. Usually around there. I look at market open, which is usually 9:30, 8:30, something like that. So I just go pre-market 8:30. When market opens 9:30, I'll just, kind of watch and wait and watch price lay out, so it's easier for me to take a trade. Um, but so let's see. So I was into the day like really bullish because look at around like 7 to 10, you can see this clear uptrend, right? It's clear bullish market structure, right? And you can look at here. So this is a good example of, trading with emotions. I find that if you trade with emotions, you're going to be more disappointed, than probably taking a loss, right? So see, like, you mark this fair value gap out, which fair value gap is like, it's consisted of 3 candles, and it's where you have the first candle, second candle, third candle, but the second candle just goes like in a certain direction, but has no drawback. It's just consistently buying or selling orders. And, the market wants to be perfect and kind of come down and fill that most of the time. So the market obviously is going to come down and fill that. But if you're going to take a trade solely off of fair value gaps, you're not going to be profitable. So you want to align it with your bias. You want to align it with like maybe an order block or breaker block. Sorry, someone's calling me. So that's another thing that I've learned. But good example here is like you could be in a bullish like for market structure, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna mark this fair value gap, and I'm gonna take it, right? I have every single confluence leading me to this. Let's go for it, right? You get in like right here, and you're like, damn, like I'm gonna lose my money. I'm going down. It's going down. It's not never gonna go up. Like those are the emotions you're gonna go through your head. Like, damn, I need to take out now before I lose more money. But see, you got in here, right? And it barely stayed in, right? But you're still in the trade. You could have possibly made like what a one. So like you got in here, stop loss down like low. It's like no risk really. You're not really risking much. You could have easily like if you marked out to here. That's a 1 to 13. Like crazy trade. But yeah, again, if you got out, you're like, damn, okay, I got out. Perfect. It's gonna go down. Just look, bro. You could have easily gained so much. Perfect trade, right? So that was a trade I missed out on because of emotions. That's what I did. And that's something I need to work on. So again, pretty bad, but I'm working on it. I was gonna say, okay, this is my trade I took. Okay, so I sort of like, okay, so you're in an uptrend here. I was looking at an uptrend. It's around what 11:30. I'm in class like this whole time. It's kind of consolidating, not really moving much because it's in between. It's supposed to be like when market slows down, it loses its volatility. So we're going into around like 152-ish when this is when red folder news hits. You don't want to trade red folder news like right when it's happening because it's super choppy. But let's see, let's slow this down. 2 to 3. But I saw this like my indicator says market structure shift, but it's just a break of structure really. So break of structure, and then it marks out this, or it's super nice because like if you know what you're doing with an order block or like a market structure shift, you don't really need this, but if it just helps you put it out. So like this tells you right here, this is I'll tell you, show you. This is a order block. It tells you like where it is, when it's happening, like right here, right? So that's super nice and tells you fair value gaps. It's really nice. It's just kind of the extra help. But if we go and start this up, clear market structure shift or a break of structure. So I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. I'm like, okay, so I marked out these. It's a low and a high. So you want to go mark the lowest point of those two. A lower high and a lower low, and you want to look for a 2 candle pattern, right? And if you a low and a high would mark out lows, and a high and a low would mark out highs. It's whatever the candle pattern starts with. You want to mark out that. So obviously I'm going to mark out this low because that's our new low. And you always want to look for sweeps. Like a sweep can lead you into a great trade, a great start on a trade, and overall best entry point or entry model, right? So let's see what happens here. It's going down, trying to sweep out that liquidity. So you just need to be patient, right? You'll see, boom, okay. This is where I'm going to tell you, like, it's the most important part. If you're looking for a sweep, please do not just enter solely off of, oh, it went below lows. It went below lows. It's going to be a sweep. What you want to look for is a perfect example of what you want to look for is this right here. This is a perfect example of a great reaction off of this sweep. If it just keeps going down, do not like in this situation press buy. Please do not, because you're going to get stopped out. You're going to be using the dumbest entry model, and it's just not going to do anything for you. So what you're going to want to do is wait for a good reaction. If it reacts like this, be like, okay, I'm going to look for an entry, right? I entered solely off of this. This is enough for me to enter, right? So I took one buy order. My stop loss I don't know why it's not letting me do my stop loss, but anyways, my stop loss was below these lows, and it was what? No, shoot, that's why I can't do anything. It's below those lows, below these lows. Anyways, so we can play timeout. I mean, we can play the trading stuff out. But look, great rejection. You're gonna go again. Don't trade with emotions. Right there, you can be like, okay, I don't know about this, right? Just trust the process, bro. Like you gotta get over the fact that you're going to lose money. You're going to lose money, but you just need to trust yourself in the process. So this is gonna plan out. Stop loss is gonna be down below these lows, around $300, $400. My take profit's gonna be around 1,000, and boom, right there, just gets filled, like just like that. Great entry model. And you can also, when you're in a trade, see market structure, shift breaker structure, right? We can also look at here is you enter off of this, right? Okay. But you also, if you're in a trade and it creates a bullish fair value gap, like right here, but you're already good in the profit. If it disrespects that, me personally, I would get out because it's telling you that it's inversing a fair value gap. It's, gonna most likely, trend switch, sorry, which is gonna kind of not be like the best thing for, a trade. But hey, this is a great trade setup. Ended up getting like a 1 to 8. I didn't enter right here. I ended up entering right here, but it was a great trade. Was super satisfied with it, but that's what I took as a good trade. Like I marked it out and everything. But yeah, that was a trade recap. There was nothing much else to it. I think I gained it was like 700. I don't know. It wasn't that. It definitely wasn't 1,000 because I think you can't make more than a certain amount on a funded account. They won't let you, especially for Apex. But I'm gonna be making more videos, not just on trade recaps. But that's what I think. What date was this? Yeah, that was November 7th. So that was like what, a day. That was the day after Trump got elected president. But yeah, I was super satisfied with that trade. Super satisfying, really, because it's like everything just planned out. But yeah,